cabinet that we have straight back there was built by Abraham Lincoln with his father Thomas for the Crawford family. And our oldest item will be a Breeches Bible over here from 1598. We also have a cover display, and in one of those is one that a couple from Lincoln City donated a couple years ago. It's from the Revolutionary War period. When we go out to the cabins, there's a display for the Kentuckian, which was a movie done here in the 50s. And it was Burt Lancaster was in it, and it was Walter Matthau's first movie to be in. The cabins were brought in as part of the 30s work program, and all the cabins were built in the 30s except for the transportation building. It was built in the 50s as part of the movie production when they had the movie here. All the cabins are not the actual cabins that these people lived in, but they are from the time period of Lincoln. They've been brought in from here and Kentucky, and they each one depict part of Lincoln's life here in Spencer counties. And inside the cabin will be a plaque that will tell you about these two besides what's on theirs.
Okay.
And if you have any questions, please ask me. I'm not going to be opening this building. That one we are still working on. So.
Okay. Hey, put your backpack off the...
I don't know where I should put it.
On your back?
But my back's getting tired. Baby in Abe's little baby bag. And his gag, big bag. He's going to come out.
Let's put this stuff on it.
Okay, plastic eggs here.
That Josiah Crawford house, a replica of the Crawford home where Abe and his sister Sarah worked. Abe borrowed a book, Life of Washington, from Josiah, which later became Abe's first book he owned. Abe, with the help of his father Thomas, built the cabinet in the museum replica in the cabin for the Crawford homestead.
And they have
pretty cool,
plastic apples,
Yeah.
corn. Hang on. Plastic eggs here, corn, wooden apples. They got these things.
Biscuits.
They got biscuits.
Yeah. The old creamer pot. Isn't that cool?
Yeah. Old coffee mug. Spider.
Cabin number 3, they call it the entrance cabin. It's not open today. They're still working on it. It's built along with other cabins by the WPA. The entrance cabin was originally used in an administrative office on one side and gift shop on the other before the museum was added in 1950. Okay, this is cabin 4, the John Pitcher's Law Office. Located in Rockport, Judge Pitcher was the first resident lawyer in Spencer County and became Rockport's first city attorney in 1818. Abe learned the law and gained his interest in politics by walking 17 miles from Lincoln City to Rockport to borrow books and talk with Mr. Pitcher.
What they have, everyone? A bag of ink.
That's how they used to write with.
I know.
That's actually a really cool look to that picture.
Here's this one.
Hey, I don't know if we're supposed to be picking them up, so be careful, baby.
Here's books. I'm not going to pick that looking up. It's ripped. It's all dusty.
Yeah, baby.
I'm gonna go look at the fort. Watch out.
Hold
Andrew.
on. Hit the wrong. It's called Jones Store. It was originally located in Jonesboro, now called Gentryville, not far from the Lincoln farmstead. Colonel William Jones hired Lincoln as a clerk for 25 cents a day to work in the store. Here was where Lincoln was continually educated from socializing with the locals, travelers, and reading the newspapers.
It even float.
This was an old general store.
Is it cool?
It's really cool. Abraham Lincoln worked in the store just like this for 1/4 a day.
Got another kiss, yeah. I'll go in the other way.
It's called the Gentry Mansion. James Gentry was a neighbor of the Lincolns. Gentry was a rich landowner and trader. In 1828, Gentry hired Lincoln to go with his son, Allen, on a flatboat to New Orleans. It was there Lincoln first witnessed slavery. The landing in Rockport below the bluff has a plaque where they departed on their journey, which we will be able to go down and see that once we're done here.
Dig it. This one won't come out. Look at it. Come take out, Mom.
No, Mommy's just taking pictures. You enjoy. You got corn in here too, don't they?
Yeah, but it's not going to come up. Yum, 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 yum.
It would have been dry, like herbs and stuff, I guess. They hung to dry.
Barbecue.
Old Pigeon Baptist Church. The original log church with 15 members was built in 1819 in the center of the community located in Lincoln State Park. Abe's father, Thomas, and Abe helped build it, and although the Lincoln family were all members, Abe was not. You had to be married or 21 to be a member at that time. The upstairs was used as sleeping quarters for travelers passing through the community. Dorsey home. One of Abe's favorite teachers taught him math and trained him in public speaking. This cabin, donated by Henry Hawk, was also used as the first court of law in Spencer County. The desk is from one of the original courthouses. Oh, and there's the desk. One of the originals.
Can you imagine living in something this small?
I know, man, it was like absolutely tiny. And Caroline, she's all about babies, so she found the baby. Excuse me?
Just cute.
Yeah.
Look how pretty, Daddy.
Yeah, them are old.
Look, everybody, they got baby dolls here. She's really pretty. Look at this baby. She's a big one. Sorry, the baby was hungry.
Okay.
The bigger one. The bigger baby was. I had to give it an egg and green beans.
Okay. Good job.
That's all good is to feed.
Alright, this one's the Daniel Grass home. One of three of the cabins in the village located in Rockport stood high on the bluff to utilize the breezeway or dog trot for air circulation. Daniel Grass was the first to take a land grant as an actual settler in what is now Rockport. He had a prominent political life, justice of the peace, judge, senator, and was the sheriff of Spencer County. Think about everything, should.
Look what was in the buzz.
Another egg. Get a lot of eggs.
Yeah,
They have their own chickens, honey. That's you could actually come to right here, honey, and get some video.
Yeah. Cool.
I told y'all this was the school. In 1819, the first school was opened when Abe was 10 years old. Abe and his sister Sarah walked 8 miles a day to attend school when they were not needed at home. The one-room schoolhouse would have had a dirt floor along with puncheon benches to sit on. It is thought that Abe's entire school building did not amount to a year, plus he did not have a college degree. His education came from his love of reading and socializing with the public.
Guess what this is a really old school. They have a this bell, and here's chalk, books and apples, lots of chalkboard, and they got. How are we gonna go?
Didn't you say this one wasn't open?
Yeah.
We can still tell them what it was. Okay, and he talked about this a little bit in the entrance. This is the transportation building. It's not open either, but the structure was built in 1955 by the production crew of the movie The Kentuckian. Directed and starred Burt Lancaster with the debut of Walter Matthau. It was used as a tobacco warehouse in the film and later converted to house carriages, wagons, and a horse-drawn hearse.
Yeah.
Oh no, Shug, you want your picture by it?
Hi, Bear.
There's a little cub up in the tree.
Hug. How cute you got. Hi, Bear.
Ready. Ready. And this one's the Lincoln cabin. The first cabin when the Lincolns arrived to Indiana was a three-sided log shelter with the fourth side being animal skins covering the opening. Later, a cabin such as this was built in Lincoln City where the family stayed for 14 years. There would have been 8 people living in the cabin. A stairway of pegs driven in the wall leads to a loft where the children slept. A lean-to joins the back of this cabin where Thomas, who was a carpenter, had his shop.
Eggs, eggs, eggs. Eggs everywhere. Eggs, Daddy, eggs. I wish I could get this up. Look up. I'm gonna make myself food.
Mommy's trying to get it.
But I can't wait to see the real restaurant. Mommy, now I need to say my dad. How many eggs do you want, Dad? Actually, Dad's yours. Hi.
Hi.
They have eggs everywhere.
Okay, this one's called the Browns Inn. The Ohio River was the great highway west, and Rockport was one of the early ports. This replicates the first tavern in Rockport where distinguished guests were entertained, including Lincoln when he returned to Rockport to campaign for Henry Clay. The original site on the bluff is located at the end of Main Street before entering Rocky Side Park.
Yay, it's eggs! Come here. I'll have a tasty meal. Some
The rules of the tavern.
and the rest of eggs for me. Good! Egg, come here. Stick your egg. Stick your little egg.
Can you imagine getting a hotel room for a quarter?
Yeah.
A meal for a quarter? That one? Not